Very good morning, students. For this lecturing video session, I am going to teach you the system of forces from unit 1. System of forces or force system. System of force or force system. What do you mean by force, by the way? I taught you in the introduction video in detail about the force, isn't it? Let me just remind once again. Force may be defined as an action in the form of push or pull extracted by one body on another body. Force tends to move the object in the direction of the action. Right? Fine. So, what do you mean by system of forces or force system? When several forces act simultaneously on your body, then they are called system of forces or force system. Force system is classified into two. System of forces or force system. System of forces is broadly classified into two. Right. The first one is coplanar. Coplanar force, and here it is non-coplanar forces. Coplanar and non-coplanar. What do you mean by coplanar? A set of various external forces. Which act in the same plane. That act in the same plane is coplanar forces. Non-coplanar forces. A set of various external forces that act in different planes. That is, it doesn't lie on the same plane. So, this is plane. That means two dimension. That is, this force act in the plane. Force act in the plane, that is 2D. Here, the forces acting in the different planes. That is, it doesn't lie in the same plane. Therefore, it is a 3-dimension. So, it's a 3-dimension. That is a spatial, that is force acting in the space. Force acting in the space, which is 3D. Further, these coplanar forces classified into 4. It is classified into 4. The first one is concurrent. Coplanar concurrent forces. The second one is parallel. That is coplanar parallel forces. The third one is collinear. Coplanar collinear forces. The last one is non-concurrent non-parallel forces. Non-parallel forces. That is coplanar, non-concurrent, non-parallel forces. This can be named the other name of non-concurrent, non-parallel force is general system of forces. General system of forces. So, similarly, non-coplanar forces is classified into 3. It is classified into 3. The first one is non-coplanar concurrent forces. Non-coplanar concurrent forces. Next, coplanar parallel forces. The third one, non-coplanar non-concurrent non-parallel forces. Fine. So, I taught you the difference between coplanar and non-coplanar, right? See, as far as coplanar is concerned, a set of various external forces that act in the same plane is coplanar forces. As far as non-coplanar force is concerned, a set of various external forces that act in different planes, that doesn't lie in the same plane. So, it is a 2D, that is 2-dimension as far as coplanar is concerned. When it comes to non-coplanar, it is in space, that is 3-dimension, 3D. Right. What do you mean by concurrent? That is coplanar concurrent forces. A set of various external forces whose lines of action act on or pass through the same point or intersect in the same point. So let me just draw a drawing for your better understanding. So the coplanar forces, coplanar concurrent forces, because it is a two-dimensional. So xy, let me just take xy as a plane. Right. Now the forces which would be act, even several forces which will act and meet at the point or intersect at a point or pass through that point. Assume as a point is here, the forces which is acting 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 here. See, all the forces, all the four forces, it is not necessary four forces. I said that is various external forces which will act, the line of action is on the point, intersect on the same point. This is the non-concurrent force. Assume this is F1, this is F2, this is F3 and this is F4. So for an example, so what would be the right example for this, for the concurrent force? See, there's forces acting on truss, T-R-U-S-S, truss. So let me just draw a diagram, truss. So this is kind of truss, right? The force would be acting here. This is the point. The force can be either tensile or compressive. If it is tensile, this force will act in this manner. It is act in this manner. If it is tensile. If it is in compressive, that would be towards the point. Towards the point. So look at here. This is the point where all the forces are meeting at the same point. Look at here in the example. All the forces are meeting at the same point. So this is the apt example for coplanar concurrent forces, right? So the concurrent is over. Let me just explain about parallel. That is coplanar parallel forces. A set of various external forces whose line of action are parallel to each other, right? So the coplanar parallel forces. So let me just draw a diagram. This is x-axis, this is y-axis. Set of parallel forces. Look at here. These are parallel to each other. These forces are parallel to each other. Right. So the example for the parallel force is the vertical loads which is acting on the beam. Assume as a column. Assume a column. A couple of columns are there. Over here as a beam. Over here as a beam. Now vertical forces are acting of some magnitude. Let me just assume this is F1, F2, F3. Look at here. All the forces are acting in the same direction. The magnitude may be different. It can be 5 Newton, it can be 10 Newton and it can be 12 Newton or whatever. But look at here. It is all these three forces are acting vertically downwards and parallel to each other. This is the example. That means vertical force or vertical loads acting on the beam. You may ask me why I cannot even put even the vertical. That can also be parallel, right? So this is like parallel. Suppose unlike parallel means unlike parallel in the sense it would be, it can be mentioned as unlike parallel. So for that example can be the same, I can take the same vertical beam, that is a vertical load, let me just take this as a column and the vertical beam over it. Three forces are acting, and definitely there would be reactions. There would be reactions, right? So this is the apt example for unlike parallel forces, that is coplanar unlike parallel forces. If it is like parallel forces, without considering the reaction on the column, you can consider. If it is of unlike parallel forces, you will have to consider the reactions. Got it? Right. So next one is collinear. This coplanar collinear forces. So coplanar collinear forces. Collinear. The definition of collinear force is a set of various external forces whose line of action act in the same line, along the same line. Let me just draw the 2D diagram here. So what it says, the line of action of the forces act in the same line. So assume this is a line. Now the forces are acting in this manner. It not necessary that it should travel in the horizontal path. It can be in the inclined form also, but the force should, that a line of action should act in the same line, along the same line. Got it? The example for this is, so not necessarily it's always in the same direction. It can be in this also. It can be in the opposite direction. If the forces are in the same direction, then it is called like collinear forces, that is coplanar like collinear forces. If it is in the opposite direction, then it is called unlike collinear forces. The example for this is the like collinear forces. You can take the goods train, right? In the goods train, what it does, even in the front you have engines, in the rear side also you have engine, right? So look at here, it is engine, these are bogies, here you have engine, and similarly you have couple of engines or one engine or whatever. Here you have, if you have, assume. So the line of action, look at here, it pushes here, look at here, this line of action, it pushes here, it pushes here. So this is the line of action in the same direction. So that is the apt example for collinear, that is force acting on the train. Suppose for is the unlike collinear forces, what would be the example? The forces on the rope of the tug of war. So it is a rope, assume it is a rope. So people are standing here to pull it, right? So a set of people would be standing here and set of people would be standing here, right? They try to pull this side. These people try to pull this side and these people try to pull this side. The forces would be here in this format. The forces would be in this format. These people will push here, these people will push here. So what would be the example here? The forces acting on the rope, forces acting on the rope of tug of war. So this is the apt example for coplanar collinear force, right? Next, non-concurrent, non-parallel force, which is nothing but the general system of force system, right? So which is non-parallel or non-concurrent, non-parallel forces. So let me just draw a 2D. Where the forces, that means the definition of non-concurrent, non-parallel forces, a set of various external forces whose line of action are neither parallel nor intersect or meet the same point, right? Right. Suppose, assume the force is acting in this manner, the force is acting in this manner, the force is acting in this manner, a force is acting in this manner, and a force is acting in this manner. Look at here, this is F1, this is F2, this is F3, and this is F4. See, none of the forces are parallel or concurrent. If it is concurrent, it should meet at a point. If it is parallel, it should be parallel to each other. So here, all the forces are non-parallel, non-concurrent. So what would be the example for this? So the example for this is, so ladder, which is the forces on the ladder. Forces on ladder is resting against the wall. Forces against the wall. Since it is a 2D, so let me just draw. This is the wall, right? This is wall and this is the ground. This is the ladder, right? So this is the ladder, and due to the own weight, the force will act vertically downwards. Since the load act here, it tries to move this way towards here. So therefore, the friction would be in the opposite direction. The friction would be in the opposite. It tries to slide towards left. Therefore, the friction force would be in here. Since it is touching on the ground, there would be a reaction of force. The forces would be something like this. Similarly, there is a contact on the wall, therefore there would be a reaction. There would be a reaction. And since it is tried to slide down, the friction force would be in this manner. Now look at here, none of the forces are meeting at one point. That means it's a non-concurrent and non-parallel. Nothing is parallel to each other. So this is the apt example, that is forces on the ladder, this is resting against the wall. Right. So I have covered the coplanar forces. Right. What are they? Concurrent. What do you mean by concurrent? The various set of various external forces whose line of action act on the same point, or pass through the same point, or intersect on the same point, or meet at the same point. That is concurrent. What do you mean by parallel? A set of various external forces whose line of action are parallel to each other. And what about collinear? A set of various external forces whose lines of action are along the same line. Along the same line is collinear. What about non-concurrent, non-parallel, which is other way called general system of forces, right? So which is a set of various external forces whose lines of action are neither parallel nor intersect at the same point. Now let's move to non-coplanar forces, that is non-coplanar concurrent forces, non-coplanar parallel forces, non-coplanar non-concurrent and non-parallel forces. So now I am going to explain for the non-coplanar concurrent forces. Non-coplanar concurrent forces. Non-coplanar concurrent forces. Right. Here it is a 3D. Right. So axis would be 3 axes. So this could be Z axis, this could be X axis, and this could be Y axis. Now what it says concurrent, by the way, what do you mean by concurrent? All the forces which would meet at the same point, right, or pass through the same point. So now assume a force which is acting in this plane, and this force is acting in this plane, and one more force is acting in this plane, and another one force which is acting in this plane. Right. So when you just connect it, it will meet at one point. It will meet at one point. Right. What would be the definition for this? A set of various external forces whose line of action that pass through this point but lies in the different plane. That is concurrent. What would be the example for this? The example could be forces on the camera tripod stand. Forces on the camera, tripod, stand. You would have seen the tripod stand, isn't it? So, which would be something like, so this is the camera, assume this is a camera, and tripod stand would be something like this, right? So this will be a 3 planes. So its one weight will act vertically downwards, and this is maybe it's tensile or compressive, and this force will act in this manner, and the other legs will act in the other side. So there will be 4 forces. For an example, I am just quoting it here. So look at here, all the are meeting at one point but different planes. So that would be the apt example for the non-coplanar concurrent forces, right? So the next one is non-coplanar parallel forces. Non-coplanar parallel forces, right? So again it is 3D. So all the axes, it has a Z axis, Y axis and X axis, all the 3 axes. So since it is a parallel, therefore suppose if the forces acting in this plane is in this position, and if this is in this position and this is in this position. So all the 3 are parallel to each other but in their different planes. So what would be the definition for the non-coplanar parallel forces? A set of various external forces whose line of action are parallel to each other but in their different planes. So example, let me just cite an example for this. Example is forces on the column, C-O-L-U-M-N, columns. So let me just draw a diagram. So the rough diagram I am just drawing it. Assume this is a platform wherein we have the columns, all the 4 sides, So this is a rough diagram for your understanding. I am just drawing it here. So similarly, the one more column which would be here. Now the forces would be acting in this manner. Now look at there, this is the different planes, but all the forces are parallel to each other. So this comes under the non-coplanar parallel forces, right? So next one is the non-coplanar, non-concurrent, non-parallel. So non-concurrent, non-parallel, right? So again I am going to draw the axis Z, X and Y. See, in this case, a set of various external forces whose line of action are neither parallel nor intersect or meet at the same point, and it is lies in the different planes, right? It doesn't lie in the same plane. So that is why it comes under non-coplanar category, right? Here, suppose one force is acting in this manner, the other force is acting in this manner, the other force may act in this manner, it will act in this manner, and something like this. So none of the forces are parallel to each other and none of the forces are concurrent each other, right? So concurrent in the sense it should meet at the same point, parallel in the sense it should be parallel to each other. So this is the diagram for this, and assume this is F1, this is F2, this is F3, this is F4 and this is F5. See, the apt example for this one is the example for this non-parallel, non-concurrent force is forces on the bus. Assume this is a road, that is a ground, and this is a bus which has four wheels. For an example, I'm just quoting it here, right? Or bus or van or any other van, as a van or bus, whatever, or car, whatever. So assume this is a four wheels are there. So it tends to move in the positive x direction, right? Therefore, its friction would be act in the opposite direction of the motion. And since the wheels are touching the ground, therefore it will have a reaction. And it has its own weight which will act vertically downwards. Since it is moving in the positive x direction, therefore there will be a air resistance which will act in the opposite. So look at here. So nothing is concurrent each other. So this is the apt example for the non-concurrent, non-parallel forces. Right. So in the upcoming videos, probably I'll just try to solve the problem from the coplanar and the non-coplanar forces. So we have all understood the concept. Thank you.